Shadows on the wall, secrets buried deep. Hear the darkness call, cold cases, lost faces, truth behind the lies, footsteps in the silence, evil never dies. Closer to the edge of sanity. Step inside the dark with me. Welcome to the dark reality where the truth is stranger than your dreams. Serial minds and mysteries. Nothing here is ever what it Bucks Paranormal Podcast. Enter if you dare.
Welcome back to Bucks Paranormal Podcast. This is episode 6 of the True Short Stories, and this is Shrewsbury Prison. Tonight, we're stepping inside of one of the most haunted prisons in the United Kingdom. A place where men were locked away, forgotten, executed, and in some cases, never truly left. This is the story of Shrewsbury Prison, also known as the Danner. This prison dates back to the late 18th century, but the building that still stands today was shaped in the Victorian era. Designed not for comfort, not for reform, but for control, isolation, punishment. Each cell, small, cold, unforgiving. Prisoners spent up to 23 hours a day alone. No voices, no contact, just pure silence. But not everyone left alive. Between 1902 and 1961, executions took place inside these walls. Men were led from their cells down narrow corridors toward a room from which they would never return. Now, imagine this. You're lying awake in your cell. You hear footsteps approaching, keys, metal scraping. The doors open, and you know, this is your final walk. Visitors today report something strange near the execution chamber. Cold air, even in the summer. A pressure, like you're being watched. And sometimes, footsteps, walking behind them when nobody is there. The last execution at Shrewsbury took place in 1961. The man, believed by many, is said to still remain. Not seen clearly, not heard speaking, but felt like a presence, heavy, unwelcome, lingering near the place he died. And he's not alone. Because this prison didn't just hold criminals, it held prisoners of war, men far from home, who just died there, with no one to remember them. There is something else as well. something much darker. Something without a name. They call it the Shadow Man. Seen most often in Sea Wing, a tall, black figure standing at the end of the corridors, just watching, not moving, just there. Witnesses say you feel it before you see it. A sudden wave of dread. Your body just telling you, run. A cell door slamming shut on its own. No wind, no one there, just the sound echoing through the prison. Not all spirits here are violent. Some are tragic. The Grey Lady, seen drifting through A Wing, a pale figure, moving slowly between the cells. Now legend says she was the wife of a prisoner who took her own life after his execution. Visitors report hearing soft crying in the empty corridors, footsteps that stop when you turn around. There are darker stories still, because once children were imprisoned here too, and some believe that one never left. People have heard giggling, seen small shadows, even tiny footprints appearing where nobody has walked. A child? Trapped? In a prison meant for men. If you walk into Sea Wing, things don't just appear. They move. Objects shifting, doors rattling, footsteps running past. When the corridor's just empty? Some visitors report being touched, pushed, even scratched. As if something doesn't want them there. Imagine being locked in one of those cells. Lights off. Pitch black. You just sit, listening. At first, nothing. But then, footsteps. Right outside your door. Slow. Dragging. And you just wait. You wait for the handle to turn. But when you open it, there's nobody there. Beneath the prison grounds lie the remains of executed prisoners, unmarked graves, no names, no memorials, some disturbed, some moved, none truly at rest. The prison itself closed in 2013, but the stories didn't end. If anything, they became stronger, because now people come here willingly. Ghost hunters, visitors, standing in the same places, listening, waiting, just waiting for something to answer them back. you're not alone. So if you ever find yourself walking past Shrewsbury Prison, remember this. Thousands entered. Some never left. And some are still inside. So folks, thanks for listening to Short True Stories, episode 6 on Bucks Paranormal Podcast. This was just a short one. People are asking for the little stories back again, so we've started to make a few more. If you've ever been to Shrewsbury Prison yourself, drop a comment, let me know what you thought. If you've got any evidence from there that would be interesting to talk about on the podcast, get in touch. We can do a podcast together, or you can just send me some clips through. I can show them when I'm live on the podcast myself. I am talking to someone soon who used to work at the prison itself, so that'll be a live podcast. That'll be quite interesting. But yeah, just a short one this week. Hope you enjoyed it. If there's anywhere you want me to look into, talk about, again, drop me a comment and I'll check it out. But yeah, man, stay safe, be lucky.
Whispers in the night, shadows on the wall, secrets buried deep. Hear the darkness call, cold cases lie.